Hello, everyone. This is Stella. I'm broadcasting from Quebec, Canada. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. And those of you who are watching for the first time, you are very welcome. Um, I appreciate every subscription. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. So, today I want to share another program which can bring a person to Canada if they want. Like I said before, if you guys have been following my videos, I did not have information. That's why I came here late. So what I've decided to do is to make sure that I look for information and I share so I can help those who would want to migrate here early enough. But like I said, I am not an immigration lawyer or consultant, so you can always read more or even consult an immigration lawyer or consultant so you can understand this more. However, I also go read research and try to share with you. So today I just want to share one of the programs that I think is great. And so I prepared some slides which I'm going to share with you. So I will start now to show you how it works, what you can do, and the requirements for one to be able to succeed. So we shall go and see what you have to do. Well, this program, is called the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot. This program is community driven and it is designed to spread the benefits of economic immigration to smaller communities by creating a path to permanent residency for skilled foreign workers who want to work and live in one of the participating communities. It is going to be operated for 5 years. It was started in 2019, and every year they take a maximum of 2,750 completed applications from principal applicants. So I think this is a great way for someone to try. But for someone to try to qualify, I'm going to show you what you need. But I want to show you the communities that are participating in this program. So we have various cities in Canada and from various provinces. In Ontario, we have 5, like you see here. We have 2 in Manitoba. We also have 1 in Saskatchewan. We have 1 in Alberta. We have 2 in British Columbia. So these are the cities that are participating, not the whole Canada, but some provinces and some cities where they want to develop those rural areas. And if you hear the word rural in this case, it's not like a village. We see back, for example, in Uganda, these villages are like cities because you have almost everything. You have hospitals, you have big stores, you have supermarkets, you have everything. It's just because they just want to develop those. And you can move maybe in the future, but at the time of application, you have to show that you are going to live in these cities. What are the requirements? The requirements are here. For you to qualify, um, you must have work experience or have graduated from a publicly funded secondary institution in a recommending community. So that means it has to be in one of those cities, those provinces, and one of those cities. So you qualify. You meet or exceed the language requirements, which I'm going to show you, and you must meet or exceed the educational requirements. Also, you have to prove that you have enough money to support you and your family, and also you must intend to stay in that community. You have to meet also the specific community requirements, but also you have to, yes, wait a minute, you have to temporarily reside in Canada, but you have to be legally residing here at the moment of application. Have a temporary residence status, meaning you are legal. You've been here, staying here temporarily, but of course it has to be a legal status. So those are the requirements, but I just wanted to make sure that I go ahead and explain what is required under those topics that I've just discussed, because we talked about work experience. So what is work experience? What does it mean? In this case, you need 1 year of continuous work experience, at least 1,560 hours in the past 3 years. This is waived for international students. If someone studied here, this is not required. You don't need work experience. You also need a credential from a post-secondary program of 2 years, or if you are an international student, this is what you need. A credential from a post-secondary program of 2 years or longer, and you were studying as a full-time student for the full duration of the 2 years. You received the credentials no more than 18 months before your application for permanent residence, and you were in the community for at least 16 of the last 24 months spent studying to get your credential. And now, if it's a master's degree or higher, uh, you have to have this or a master's degree or higher, and you were studying as a full-time student for the duration of your degree. You got your degree no more than 18 months before your application for permanent residency, and also you were in the community, one of the participating communities. So for education, this is what they want. You must have one of the following. You don't have to have two, but one of the following: Canadian educational credentials such as Canadian Secondary High School or diploma, Canadian Post-Secondary Certificate, diploma or degree, or an Educational Credential Assessment, ECA, reported from a designated organization or professional body that is less than 5 years old on the date you apply. This assessment should show you completed a foreign credential equal to a Canadian secondary school or diploma, or a Canadian post-secondary certificate, diploma or degree. That is what they require for education. So, and they also look at language. You must meet the minimum language requirements based on the NOC category that applies to the job offer in the community. This can either be the Canadian Language Benchmark, CLB, or Niveau de Compétence Linguistique Canadienne. This is for the French. But the minimum language requirements for each NOC category are as below. If you are in NOC 0 and A, you need CLB or NCLC 6. This is almost 5.5 score in IELTS. And if you are in NOCB, you need CLB or NCLC5. This is between 4.5 to 5 score in IELTS. And this is when you are like looking for a supervisory role. You have to read more to understand what this means. That's why I'm saying it's always important to read more, but also to consult people who are like specialists in these immigration things, because for me, I'm bringing out ideas, I'm bringing out programs maybe people don't know about. Like I said, I didn't have an idea of all this. So when I see one of them, I try to discuss, and I want to discuss all of them to make sure that people have choices or people get to know such that they can make a choice. And also, you need, if you are in NOC, C, and D, you need CLB stock NCLC4, almost 4 score in IELTS. I think these scores are easy to get in this IELTS because ordinarily the minimum they want is 6.5 or 7 for you to qualify to come for express entry, or for me, the method I used to come here under the Quebec Skilled Worker, they needed 6.5 and more. But these are very low. I think anyone speaking English is able to get this. I find this like something easy for someone who wants to come here to try. but you must submit your results from one of the designated language tests. You don't just go anywhere, but of course, IELTS is recognized. For the French, you have to look at the ones we looked about. We looked at, if you look at my previous videos, how points are rewarded for the Quebec Skilled Migration Program. And these results must not be more than 2 years old at the time when you are applying. So this is the language requirement. They also say that you need settlement funds because they want to make sure that you have enough money for you and your family. And they ask for these funds basing on the number of people you have in your family. This was the table that I was trying to draw, but it did not come out well. However, this one, you see, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 7. These are numbers. These are family members I was trying to show you. And besides each number, there is some dollars that are required. If you are one, they need 9,000 or something like $9,100 if you are single. And they are saying that number of family members, including those you support who aren't immigrating with you, this is the money you need to show that you have before you leave home. This is the money you must show them. And if you are two, that's the amount. And the more the people, the more the funds you need. And each additional family member, they require $2,450. So this is regarding settlement funds. And then we also have another requirement. At the time of application, you have to show that you intend to live in the community. Because I didn't explain to you at the beginning, I have posted the cities and the provinces where the participating cities and provinces where you can find the jobs, because in these cities the employers created specific websites where employers post jobs to help you find a job. You are not gonna struggle to find websites where to find these jobs. Everything is posted there. Everything is created, and application for jobs is done through the websites. So you have to intend to stay in that community that where you've applied for a job or which you are applying for to come and work for. This is the requirement they are talking about. And also you should know that every community has specific requirements. So you have to read to understand the specific requirements for that community for you to make sure that you qualify for them, or to make sure that you get selected. So that's why I'm saying please visit their websites to learn about their community specific requirements. And if you are to apply for a job, the application has to be done from that website. You cannot do it outside that. You have to do it in the website. So with all that I have just said, I find that this is a very, very easy and great way to migrate to Canada. And just in case you have questions, please go ahead and comment down there. I will try to answer those questions. And another thing you can do is to go ahead and read deeper so you can understand exactly how to do all this. I just brought up this to make sure that you get to know about this. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and thank you so much for subscribing. Those of you who haven't yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to share, and if you've liked this video, please like it and try to share so that we can help everyone. So have a great day, and thank you so much. Next time I come back, I'm going to come with another way one can come to Canada. They are various, but I'll be looking at one at a go. So by the end of maybe after some time, we're going to be able to complete all the programs, and you'll be able to select what you want. Or by now, one would have known what exactly they want, and maybe they have already started on the process. Thank you so much and good luck. Have a good day. Bye bye.